Hi, I'm Mr. Leyland, so welcome to Music GCSE at Tenbury High. The course that we've chosen for GCSE is the WJC EdgeCast GCSE. It's called 9 to 1. GCSEs were changed a few years ago now, so instead of going from C, B, A star, whatever it might be, they go from 9 to 1. So 9 is the highest grade, etc. Okay. The content and assessment of the course is as follows. Component 1 is performing. So you have to perform as part of the course for between 4 and 6 minutes. This is not an exam. It's internally assessed. There is a moderation externally for that. It's worth 30% qualification. So a minimum of 2 pieces. One has to be an ensemble performance of at least 1 minute in duration. The other is a solo and or ensemble piece of music as well. So there's some examples there of somebody playing on their own, the late great Eddie Van Halen, and some people playing together in an ensemble. Component 2 is composing. You have to produce competitions between 3 and 6 minutes long, so not a huge amount of time. Non-exam assessment again, internally assessed, externally moderated. In other words, the students work in school, the teacher, myself, would assess that work, give it grades, etc. From that point, there is then a moderation process to ensure that the marking and the assessment within school is satisfactory of the part. Two compositions. One is in response to a set brief by WHJC. The other is a free choice for which the learner would set their own brief. And finally, there's an appraisal task, appraising music. This is an exam. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes long, approximately. It's worth 40% of the qualification, and there are 4 areas of study, which I will talk about in a few minutes. Okay, and the final one is popular music. So currently and for next year as well, one of the pieces that we looked at is Africa by THOA. Why study music? So in the future, creativity is going to be one of the most important in-demand skills at work. We've talked about after the pandemic at the moment, the fact that things like creativity, like music, are becoming even more important and relevant to young people. They give you a chance to succeed and build life skills, whatever it is you want to do later. Okay. What skills will I gain? Well, practical skills of composing music and performing, creativity, reflection, resilience, meeting deadlines as well. Studying music gives you a chance to think of higher order thinking, and it's a great brain training which helps in other areas too. You can transfer these skills across: analytical skills, problem solving skills. What will you do? I've been through this already briefly. Unit 1, performing 35%, Unit 2, composing 35%, and Unit 3, praising 30%. So that's 2%. Of course it does. Okay. There are 4 areas of study to talk about very briefly. So area study 1, musical forms and devices. I'll let you read through it. This is more of your kind of the Western classical music. There's some more serious stuff, if you like, in here: Baroque, classical, looking at binary, ternary form, strophic form, various things to do with how music is structured and put together. Area of study 2 is music for ensemble. So there are various styles here, such as jazz, blues, musical theatre, chamber music. So thinking about how music is composed of small groups and instruments and voices as well. Okay, so using texture, and students are required to perform as part of an ensemble and actively engage with that. And of course, I will help with that. Film music. There's a huge amount of interest in film music. Online streaming platforms such as Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, there's more content than ever being produced in the UK and throughout the world. And what this means is there's more and more demand for film music. So this used to be producing film scores for massive orchestras, and that's still a thing that goes on. But equally, there's a huge amount of work around that in terms of using music technology to create music or piece of music with mood and atmosphere and engaging with the story of the film. Really interesting area to be. And finally, popular music. Okay, so it's diverse. As I say, Toto by Africa is a set work this year, and learners are basically guided and asked to think about a variety of genres of with popular music, and also to perform some of that music as well. Hopefully, guys, that's taking you through what you need to know if you're thinking of music as an option at Tenbury High. Of course, I'm happy to answer any queries, emails, phone calls, whatever that might be. And thank you for your time.